I will send you a picture of Quark.
No, not Quark. A Quark. The whole
Huh?
name. I know what you're actually saying, but it's my brain doesn't hear it as a Quark.
Oh,
It hears it as someone's name of a Quark.
I see.
Son, the honorable son of a Quark.
I see. Mike, you gotta do the thing.
Oh, right.
Or, I mean, don't do the thing, but I feel like it's a special time where you would retract the thing, and I don't know if this is special enough.
I don't think so. Hold on a second. Should I do it with echo or without echo?
Without.
With echo.
Oh, okay. I just need to open the door to get this. Ha on Shadowscar. I don't know if that came.
No, but it echoed for me and I so loud.
Close enough.
Who wants to cover what happened last time? I say
Definitely.
who wants to, but we all know who's gonna.
I was gonna say definitely not me.
Oh,
What?
I guess
What?
we don't know who's gonna.
Why not?
Mike, you've got this, right?
No.
Yeah, you can do this. That's fine. Y'all have access to the notes.
Right, you can.
Here's
I
the
have
thing,
faith.
It doesn't have to be
Not
me.
only are your notes wonderfully written, but they then are wonderfully narrated. So,
Right, yeah.
while we have you, we would like you to be the one to do it.
Mackenzie is one of my
Because when you're not
favorite
here,
orators.
other people do them. We don't just skip over them. But like he has his thing and you have your thing.
Right.
Tanamichi actually does their job. Becky causes chaos and I derail us in real life.
And I have a
Cool.
thing. I just don't know what it is.
And Stormy sits
It's
there
not like you
and,
run the game or
and
anything.
genuinely reacts to everything we do.
suppose.
And sulks about not being able to cause an explosion this episode. That's-
Exactly.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Maybe I'll have to do it in his stead.
No,
Um,
Rena, no.
I was gonna say
Bombs.
Rena and Molly now have the poison on hand, so we
The
might
poison for Cusco, especially the poison.
no the sleep paralysis demon poison,
The
which I'm
poison
very
especially for
excited
Cusco.
about.
Cusco's poison.
All right, here we go. Tanamichi's trying to figure out how to escape. They run and biff it again. Tanamichi gets shot dead and enters the spirit world. Hoshi gets a plan to get Tanamichi into the spirit lantern. They see a massive squid spirit creature between us and Tanamichi, and Hoshi is working on setting up the portal to like work around the squid monster to get Tanamichi into the lantern. Kai poisons people with this toxic quill. Flora and Molly develop a sleeping demon toxin and are both very excited to use it. It's a mix of devil's venom and hysteria toxin that paralyzes people and creates visions of the sleep paralysis demons. Rena does a super awesome power move to intimidate the guards, even though it doesn't work out as planned. Evalian steps out to defuse the situation, and Rena explains how the Moon Council is half dead and some were replaced by yokai. Turns out Evelian fell in love with a yokai. He doesn't want to admit that to everyone for the safety of his wife. When a member of the council retires, they cannot lie as to why. We talked to Helgatha, get a photo message that's relatively vague for everyone else. Evelian says that he wants to power the space station with the giant squid monster's excrement. It is super powerful, and this creature sits between both the spirit world and the material world. So which is a better, more sustainable alternative for gold. To power the spaceship. Evelian gets us a meeting with a super awesome inventor named Goddard. We just need to set up the meeting. And then just kind of the rest of the episode, we kind of just like said, well, this happened and this happened without actually role playing it out. So we hand wave the meeting with Helgatha, have wrapped up business with Evelian, and also we want to go get Tyron next.
Yep.
Also, Hoshi wants to go get her sister. We'll meet with Goddard first thing tomorrow. Also, wait, Helgatha is someone's mom?
Goddard's mom.
Yeah, Goddard's. I didn't know if I put that correctly in the notes, but
Yep.
Helgatha's Goddard's mom?
Yep.
So, plot twist, okay. And that's where we ended off.
And that was Kai / or at least Mike, but I'm assuming also Kai putting 2 and 2 together.
Mm-hmm. Does the poison look like this?
Does now.
Specifically, yes, but probably more purple.
I actually was picturing purple.
And I imagine
Like,
not with a llama.
Yay!
I imagine there's no llama on it, right?
No, but probably
The turtle.
An outline of a ghost that could be interpreted as a llama.
I see.
I'm
If you
sorry.
like kind of
Back to
squint one
normal.
eye and hop up and down.
Please,
Uh,
please don't commit llama-cide.
Listen, what that llama knows what it did to me.
I mean, now to be fair, llamas are notoriously cantankerous creatures, so I can
It's true.
understand. Yeah, they're not like pleasant beings to be around. They're like if horses were kind of assholes.
Some horses are assholes.
I would say I've been around enough horses to know some
More-
horses are assholes.
But like a really open sort of like I'm a fluffy asshole,
So a cat then. Like-
but horse-sized. A horse-sized
yeah,
fluffy.
I've met llamas.
Horse-sized
yes.
cat asshole. Okay, got it.
Right, yeah. A woolly giraffe, right.
No, shorter than that.
Don't pick on. Look, there's lots of things that llama did that are his fault. That he's under tall is not his fault. Don't body shame the jerk. Just because he's a jerk.
So,
Well, just 'cause he doesn't have enough neck is what it is.
are we flying
Hey,
our ship
some
back
women like a
to-
small neck. It's a perfectly normal sized neck.
That's
Anyway.
you.
So are we going to Goddard or are we going to Earth?
Well, Goddard first, then Earth.
Goddard
But-
first.
But I didn't know if we wanted to wait and do that meeting and have it be a different time since the primary person isn't here for that.
Oh, right.
That is a very
Yeah,
good
let's
point.
wait.
So it
Can
like
we-
I
can
maybe
we
like do like a
backtrack
retcon
quickly?
and kind of like back. This is what happened when Stormy was back with us.
Flashback.
Yeah,
Oh,
flashback.
maybe.
This is the conversation. This is how it
Or
went.
or maybe he was just so busy. He's like, nope, actually don't have time for you. I
Look
will
at this,
see you
Louise.
later.
Mm-hmm.
She looks traumatized by the 5 world wars that she started.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I have a different thought in
Whoa!
what if, regardless of what Goddard said, Stormy and 4 insisted on waiting outside Goddard's office the entire time we're gone?
I mean, that sounds
Yes.
very 4-y.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll wait. I'll hold our spot in line.
A foray, if you will. So if we're gonna leave 4 at the door, what are the rest of you gonna do?
We
My
have
only
to wait.
concern with
We-
doing that is how long
Right.
it's going to take us back at Earth,
Right, we'd
Yeah.
have to go all the
and
way
we
there.
might want him to be with us. So
Right.
I
We can figure that out later.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Mhm.
I mean,
we can give him a
Knowing
shot.
us, we will find a way.
Mhm.
I have faith.
We'll say he's got a space shuttle pod pre-programmed for our location on Earth.
Sure.
That actually would track with 4 actually.
well, we could have it be that it's not for a specific location, but track on a specific person, and just
Sure.
wherever we end up being, that shuttle will take him.
Sounds good
Yeah.
to me.
We can leave him one of our trackers and just say, follow this.
Perfect.
Every
Yeah.
time you say that, I
Yes.
picture 90s Spider-Man. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
He was the first character I ever met who used tracers on people. Like, they were this big and looked like his spider light. Who remembers that? Just me? That's okay. Like, oh God. Spider buggy. Ugh. Anyway, where are we going instead?
Earth, I believe.
To find Tyron.
The
Try
first
number
frontier.
2 to actually get a hold of Tyron.
Mm-hmm.
Attempt dos.
Okay. So you're headed back to Earth. Exciting. Remind me, have you been to Earth before? You have, right?
Yes.
Once? That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Well,
no,
that's-
we haven't been. No, Hoshi
That was literally
Yeah,
Hoshi's
got
entire story.
transported to a completely different planet. Actually, no, nothing even happened. Her parents' lives were never in danger. Her childhood home wasn't blown up. Her
Right,
her
see-
friends, family, fellow citizens were not threatened by the giant ridiculous creatures. Nope, absolutely none of that took place. Thank you.
That was fantastic.
You're welcome.
Like I figured if I was like, I don't remember that, Heather would get all yak, and she did, and it was lovely and it was great. Uh, I love you too. So you're headed
I'm
back
glad
to
you
Earth.
interpreted it correctly.
You're headed back to Earth. How are you getting there?
We're
Portal
in our
ship.
ship.
You bet. You get in your ship. You podunk your way back to Earth. I'm just kidding. It's a nice ship. You land the same place you did before. Well, same docking bay, not the same exact parking space. That parking space is taken up by the big ship with the soldiers in it who you met before. Remember Ajax? He's still here. The dock appears to be on lockdown this time, which is to say they don't like knock on your ship or anything, but armed men with guns point at your ship as it comes down. In a we need to check what you're doing way, not in a we're going to shoot you special, just wait kind of way. In the same way that some cops feel the need to draw their guns before they do anything.
Me and Hoshi will square herself up and put on again her best I'm my mother's daughter persona and exit first.
Ajax goes, whoa, stop. City's closed. I don't know how you may or may not be aware of this, but there was a considerable blast in the city, and there were considerations about security concerns. So, in the meantime,
which one? When the building exploded and fell down, or when there's a ship crash? There's a couple other things.
oh yes, all of that, but mostly the core.
Core?
There's a oh, I see. There is a crack running through the middle of the city from which spills forth a lot of energy we assume from the core that we thought was dead. Good news, not dead. Bad news, going to kill us all. So if you have some particular reason that you need to be here, let's hear it. If you don't need to be here, maybe you should be somewhere else.
We are looking for a specific individual, and we either need to confirm that they are here or not, and if they are here, if they are alive, we need to meet with them, and if they're not, we just need that confirmation. Beyond that, unfortunately, I am gonna have to claim diplomatic privacy.
Would you make a roll for that? In case it wasn't clear, Ajax clearly does not remember you. There's no recollection in his eyes at all that he's ever seen you before.
Which is weird.
Yes, it is. Because you spoke at length before. At length and up close. Louise, baby. Baby, you're in my spot, baby.
What am I rolling?
Louise.
Manipulation or
Say what?
what am I rolling?
The good stuff.
Oh. Okay, so I'll roll 17 dice. Thank you.
Hold, please hold.
I'm kidding.
Wouldn't that be manipulation?
That's what I was looking
That's
at.
what I was thinking. I'm glad you're smelling what I'm stepping in.
I
Ew.
don't want to ever smell what you step in.
Louise, you're in my spot.
I'll see what you're looking at though. That's fine.
I just nudged the cat and she looked at me and went, man.
That's because you disturbed her peace.
Fine. Keep the spot. I will. Don't you swipe at me, you little turd burglar.
Listen, I don't know why she's swiping your turds.
So I do not burgle turds. I leave behind turds and then wait for you to pick them up, human slave.
Are you doing or am I doing manipulation?
Yes, sorry. Suppose I have to roll again.
2, 4, 4, 5.
How many successes did you get?
Trace.
I rolled 6 dice and got 5 ones and a 3.
Oh,
Ajax couldn't block his way out of a paper sack. Like that was rough. God lose his stare. Oh man.
Beautiful. As it should
Nope.
be.
Oh, he's got a whole bunch of stupid powers. That was bad. Anyway. Look. So he looks at you and goes, diplomatic privacy, you say. Yeah, quick. Just get out of here. I'll pretend I didn't see you.
We will be as fast as we can. Don't worry. And she'll lead the way through.
You bet.
Because he did not show any signs of recognizing her.
Yep.
I am gonna be extra wary and on my guard for either no one knowing anything or anyone they should know, including her. Specifically, no one recognizing any member of the crew. Or less so, but still peripherally keeping an eye on people who she knows having distinct gaps or changes in knowledge and personality.
Sure.
Like the just in general until we figure out what's going on, that is her current hypervigilance is what she is focusing on with that.
You bet. Anybody
Especially when it's
without
like,
an-
hey,
go ahead.
something's streaming out of the center, and I'm like, is that a poisonous, noxious gas? Which also, when he said that it's gonna slowly kill us all, she's gonna pull the breathing mask out and have it ready to put on the instant she catches wind of any of it.
I was just about to say, anybody who isn't wearing a mask or an Atmo suit or something like that should probably make an endurance save.
Great. Well, then she's gonna be putting hers on with
Yeah,
that.
same.
And I think we all should have one now
Mm-hmm.
from being on the moon. If you didn't
Mhm.
already have one, you should now have one, except for
You bet.
our dead compatriot.
Speaking of, Jay, how are they gonna meet you? Where are you in this cracking cesspool of a city?
Cracking, sure, that's correct in more ways than one, but we keep it clean.
I mean, there was just a big explosion.
You're
Yeah,
saying it's not a pool of cess? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
correct.
All right. Simmer down there.
Anyway,
Piss.
I think
is that the actual origin of that word?
Cesspool?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Etymology?
I think so. Hmm.
While Jay answers the question, I will ask the all-powerful engine that is the internet.
Make sure you tack minus AI on the end.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I have a browser that doesn't do that sort of nonsense.
Nice.
Cesspool. Go ahead.
I think he's probably he's probably keeping an eye on who's coming in and out
Okay.
the city. Kind of as like a not like the outward security, but definitely like an extra set of eyes on people. So I think
No
he's
kidding.
definitely
You'll see them as they come off the platform then.
Mhm.
Cesspool, also occasionally spelled with a hyphen, from the 1670s. The first element, perhaps an alteration of cistern, or perhaps a shortened form of recess, or the whole may be an alteration of suspiral, which I've never heard until this moment, circa 1400, which means drain pipe from Old French sauspiral, spelled Sospiral, as opposed to suspiral, which is spelled with a U. A sauspiral is a vent air hole, which comes from sauspirer, breathe, from the Latin suspirare, breathe deep. There you go. Learn something every day.
There we go.
Okay, now that you just walked
Go.
backwards,
Yep.
I need the bridge drawn. You just took me back so many steps.
Uh-huh.
This was originally this without all the in between.
Oh, we started the word cesspool.
Mm-hmm.
We ended at the other word. I don't understand the question. You want I should send you the block of text?
No, because I looked at it too. I need not the
Okay.
word, I need the origin, literal definition.
Oh, an underground reservoir for liquid waste.
Okay.
or more colloquially, a filthy place, usually a refuge for evil.
Yeah, an open sewer, basically.
An open
That's
sewer,
what I
right?
thought. And then you were like, but it was from this word, and it was from this word, and it was from this word. And like, yes, you were giving the definitions, but each definition was different as it was working
Ah.
backwards. And I was like, which means, what does it mean? Which
Oh, I thought that
my-
was the question. My apologies.
No, and my knowledge of it was actually from one of my favorite authors growing up, where whenever she introduced in one of her series, she introduced like and down here is a literal cesspool. It was somehow either with a character responding to it, or it was her own, like, basically just like, as, oh, that's such an insult. We don't actually have that here. Like, no, we keep our streets clean. It's not full of,
Right.
so that was my introduction and knowledge of what it actually
Yeah,
meant.
cesspool is something you actually want. You just don't want to be living in it.
Yes.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
or maybe you do. Maybe that's your jam.
It's
No
not
judgments here.
hygienic, and if you
It's
get
not
any
hygienic.
cuts, good luck.
Yeah, don't do that.
Mm-mm.
So Jay is playing who exactly? Who is it that sees these people as they come off the dock?
Yeah, this is Detective.
Oh, look at that. That was fast. That was slick. Look at that.
Well done.
I had it ready for
Mhm.
when we wanted to ask the name.
Smooth.
I need to know, is it Morrow or Moreau?
Morrow.
Okay, beautiful.
Came up with it just now before the session started because I was like, I had like everything built and I was like, what the fuck is the character's name? Shit. There we
First
go.
name Maltese, last name
Mhm.
Falcon.
No.
What?
No.
That's a movie? No?
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Never mind. It's
Oh my god.
Yeah.
what?
No.
Anyway.
It's a very noir movie. The picture behind you is that.
Huh.
It's one of the classic noir films
Yeah.
ever. It's,
Right, yeah. That's right up there with Casablanca. No? All right.
I feel bad for not knowing that as a film. But here we are.
Yeah, I did sort of assume you'd be like, but I guess not. That's okay.
Nah, I didn't. We didn't go through noir very much. And
Instead, I will revel in that once every, when the moon is in the 8th house of Aquarius, I know a film thing that somebody else doesn't. That was it. That's my point for the year. Fantastic. So
Yeah.
while everyone else walks off the dock, what do you look like? I imagine classy as fuck, but could you be a tiny bit more specific?
Oh yeah. So he's definitely got like the classic like 1940s detective like suit jacket on, like big waistcoat, a hat that looks very similar to the one that's in my picture.
Sure.
And
Trilby. Yep.
scruffy beard, and a couple scars on his face. Like he's been in some fights.
Mhm.
And he carries himself very like
Unironically,
confident.
you fit the vibe in my brain for Fifth Street very well.
yes.
It fits.
Yeah.
I don't know if your character
like,
is
I'm going
from here or
classic on
not,
this one.
but visually that does fit very wonderfully.
It doesn't actually matter probably, but I need to know, did Damien win those fights?
Most of them.
Most of them. Cool.
He didn't lose his life at
In
least.
his early, he's probably like in his like mid 40s. So he's like in his younger years, he probably didn't and got his ass handed to him. His nose is slightly crooked from probably a couple of those fights,
Sure.
but
Yeah, nobody goes to the grave, in their late 80s or whatever, or batting 1,000. Everyone has to lose a fight once.
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah.
yeah. But he won most of them after a certain point.
Nice. In my experience, it's definitely the other way around.
Yeah.
You want to survive your first fights in order to get the experience to win all the rest.
Yeah.
Because if you win your first fights and then you lose the rest, you're not just taking a thumping, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I beefed the fuck out of this character.
I just said
So-
taking a dumping, taking a pounding.
I know what you meant.
I'm glad someone did because
Also bad.
Yeah,
That-
it was bad, but
had.
I wasn't gonna.
no, but taking a pounding is the phrase.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It is a phrase. Yep.
It is a phrase.
I don't know if
It
it's
is
That-
a
a
phrase for
phrase, but it
getting
is
your
a
ass kicked in
phrase.
a fight. It is
Uh-huh.
also a different phrase, but it is actually a phrase that gets used for if you got your ass handed to you.
This is the
Mhm,
second week
mhm.
in a row.
You
that
shush. Yes, it's the second week in a row where you take a thing I am
Oh,
using in a
me.
specific context and saying horrible, 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 ha 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 in your brain at least. So shush. You shush.
Anyway.
You are killing me.
Good. Die. Don't die. Don't do it.
But yeah.
Hey, no, come back. Amber, I'm sorry.
And we're back. Power nap.
Okay, good. You needed one, apparently.
Oh,
Hi, Damien.
So yeah, so how does the detective react to us coming?
do you
Yes.
recognize any of them?
I asked you that question because with the way that Ajax reacted, I was like, I don't know if Damien would recognize them from the last time
Um.
that stuff happened.
So,
I
if
mean,
the only thing
Hoshi-
holding you back from the expectation that you remember them is that Ajax doesn't, don't let that hold you back.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like
Rena knows some people in the city and has had contacts here. Hoshi was known in the city, but not
yeah.
well known individually by a
Mhm.
large majority of people. She had her specific people,
Yeah. I
It would be kind of
definitely think
but it
he
would
would.
depend on what circles you ran in and what you paid attention to. And
Mhm. I definitely think he would recognize Hoshi.
Okay.
Maybe.
oh, and she right now is dressed a lot more like her older sister, who has been gone for a few years.
Mhm.
So, again, depending on how
Mhm.
detail oriented you were in paying attention and caught off guard and whatever. But again, she's wearing
So I
her-
need to know two things in rapid succession. When slash if do you approach them? And in order for you to answer that question with more information, where is the group headed? You know who you're looking for, but where would you look for them?
What did we know about him coming to Earth before? He had come a bunch of times.
Yep.
He had in his what was the information in his journal from forever ago? Where
I think he
he
found a
had
family.
was it him falling in love, or was it he actually liked life here and the yokai wanted life and they swapped?
Right, they switched places. Right, you have
Switched
every
places.
expectation that Tyra knows he was replaced probably fairly early on.
Okay. So did we have from do we still have access to those journals? Do we have them with us, or
Sure.
was that just okay, great. Before landing, then Hoshi would have been trying to look for any clues of
What are it-
landmarks, bars, favorite food mention, anything where she would go, oh, that's going to be in this district, or that's probably this shop, or just anything where she can start off with they will have met him.
You bet. The notes you have for Tyron, because I didn't take them out of my notes when I initially wrote them down, logical and in complete control of their emotions, often to the point that it unnerves other people. Very little bodily communication, like facial expressions. 5 feet high, not physically distinct in any particular fashion.
We also had his journals, though.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so from his journals, like he's not like in Fifth Street, but we like had the direct
Right.
coordinates.
Yeah.
Did he have any?
No.
So
Here's the
go ahead, Kai.
Dumb. When
Barrett from Air.
yes. Well, on that note, when Tyron was presumably going to become a member of the council,
Mm-hmm.
one would presume, like, I can't imagine that there's a single candidate in that era who would have been elected to office without someone knowing what he looked like.
Sure.
Do we have a picture of him?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You have a picture of all of them. Tyron is 5 feet high. It's actually more like 5 than almost an inch.
Avelion was able to change, though.
Right. Yes. If
That
was
was
a
what
shapeshifter.
threw us off of the villain.
Tyron is 5 feet high and a tiny bit more. Brown hair, brown eyes. He is absolutely forgettable. Physically, there is absolutely nothing distinct about him. Brown hair, brown eyes. He doesn't have a particularly distinctive feature anywhere on him, which by itself might be distinctive, but it would be hard to keep track of him in a room full of other people. Not only because if the room was tall enough, if there were enough people in it, he would literally disappear behind them. He's just not particularly tall, nor is he particularly wide.
Like he could very easily change outfit, add an accessory, change his
Right. He'd be a
voice, and
completely different
be
person.
a new person.
Yeah.
But does she recognize anything in any of his
In his
journals?
journals, yes.
Just at all?
So right, he has taken up a great deal of care. The thing on Earth that initially attracted him to visit when he didn't really have to was the food.
Okay.
The station and the moon have completely different access to food because a lot of what they eat comes like
From the
vacuum packed or freeze dried or whatever from other
Mhm.
places. They have to outsource it. Earth is still capable of producing a controlled, sure, but still some fresh food. They have a farm or two. The secretive nature of Earth's enclave means you can only have so much farmland at a time, right?
So
Go ahead.
worse, unless does he list any of the favorite foods or
Yes.
anything that really shocked him? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He enjoys bell peppers so much that he got to know the farmer who grows them in an attempt to because he thinks that the bell peppers there are better than they are everywhere else, and he thinks this is because of a unique soil or some other chemical element that farmer uses, and he wants to become friends with him so he can get it for himself. Not to like outdo him, but he can grow peppers that good in his own house. He figures it's good for each of them. He doesn't take up more of that guy's time. That guy has more product to sell to other people, right? Like nobody loses and everybody
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah. So do we get the name of that farmer or descriptor, or just we start with whoever's selling bell peppers?
He did not say that farmer's name, but that is Husk Farms. Your family is in direct contact with them.
Great. She's heading in that direction then.
You bet. That brings us back to Daniel. That brings us back to Damien.
I think Damien would kind of hang back to see what they're doing in town. Because I don't think he really I don't think he was close enough to hear what Hoshi had said.
Okay.
While we're walking through, Hoshi's gonna see if Molly, probably Molly, Four, and Kai can take note of any of the damages compared to like what happened last time, see if there's any lingering impacts. Have they been like just as we're walking, like Molly sees somebody that like clearly was impacted from before, is there something we can do, just not like racing through the city, but also taking stock of like our lasting damage, and is there anything we need to do to rectify it?
You bet.
While talking to Rena about what she found in the journals, family's connection, how best do we think we can convince him, try to strategize a little bit that way. And secretly in her brain, not through the telecommunicators or any of that, wishing Tanamichi was here because frankly she wants Tanamichi as a sounding board, and Tanamichi's not here, and it's very sad.
Oh, sad.
But anyway. But yeah, like if Kai can keep an eye out on like, man, that street was really destroyed and yet they've put it together immediately, or oh, there's this, functional thing in the way. Molly keeping an eye on like people's spirits. Do they seem to be reacting to the big thing that happened literally like less than a week ago? And then for Four, just like any technological, just like that's weird, that's new, hold on, I don't remember that being here type of keeping a lookout while she's trying to mentally plan note with her knowledge of her city and keeping an eye out on the actual people's memories and stuff, like trying to utilize the team definitely giving you guys instructions as opposed to being like, hey, this is a good idea. So you may or may not do what she is saying, like, hey, can you? But she's
Hey,
not like, you need to, but it is like, hey, can you keep an eye on that? Great. Can you,
Kai, I think, would have picked up on Hoshi getting a little rattled by this guy not knowing us. And I might kind of do like a telepathic, hey, remember that one of our agency's like poison doodads is a memory wiper.
Hmm.
So it's more than likely this person got dosed after we left as like a cleanup crew.
yep. And the
Then.
concern is that it isn't that. That's the best case answer.
Right.
That is the best case scenario.
As you head through the city, you're right. It was less than a week ago. The building, the crater where the building was, is still there. And they're not kidding about the crack. There's a huge, like, looks like an earthquake tore the planet open.
There was something, Jay, did you have something else to say with
What now?
Ian was doing, or you were watching us as we were walking through the city, so that was being like, this is what we're doing. But was there anything else you were wanting to say with that?
I mean, I think he's just trying to stay kind of in the shadows, keeping an eye on you guys and seeing
You bet.
if you're gonna cause
Would you
any
make
problems.
a stealth roll? Would everybody else make an awareness
Yeah.
roll?
This is not.
I have 7 dice.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Hey, if I fail an awareness check, you still have to give me a minor clue or detail about my topic determined by the environment.
That's true. What is the topic you are hunting for, though? Which is
Well,
to
if
say,
you're trying to make me do a perception, it's going to be anybody acting odd around us. Any like sneaky, stealthy.
so the perception roll was because you asked me if anything particularly odd was going on, not a Damien specifically.
Oh, okay.
Though I suppose if you rolled high enough, there would look. You'd notice she was being followed.
I did not do well. On my 7 dice.
5.
No. Hear this. I got a 5 and a 4. Starting strong. 3, 3, 3, 2, 1.
Ugh.
Gross.
So I failed that
Rough.
miserably.
Uh-huh.
I got 2 successes out of 5 dice. So
Oof.
6. I threw myself off because I was like 6, so 2. Wait, how am I already at 5 dice? So I got a 6, 2 5s, a 4, and a 3.
that's what,
Pretty-
5 successes?
Making it 5 successes, but that's why I was looking at my dice. I was like, how many did it? No, I rolled 5. Hold on.
Rena, how'd you do?
1, 2, 1, 2, 6.
Oh.
So the only way
I
that
jinxed
Damien was
myself
getting
from
out of,
yesterday's session, Heather.
the only way that Damien was getting out of this intact, because there's 5 of you, there's 4 of you and 1 of him mathematically,
Mhm.
was I had you do a group roll, which means at least half of you have to pass, and you didn't. So unless Damien tanked it, I'm still going to tell you things. I'm just not going to tell you Damien.
Which
No, that's fair. Yeah.
I rolled a 4, a 3, and a 1.
So you tanked it.
Mhm.
So I tanked it.
No shit.
Yeah.
So you lose them in the city. Like,
Oh, no.
Fuck.
Did you overhear what they said? Do you know where they're going?
I don't know that Hoshi would have been saying where they're going out loud.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
No,
I have
hold
no idea. Hold on a second. Mike says,
Wait.
hold on a second. And everybody knows that when Kai says, shut your hole, we all shut our holes. Yes, Kai, what?
Really? Anyway, I do not command anywhere near that level of authority. So
But you could.
wait, so it's weird. What's interesting here is that
Interesting. Yes.
Damien was rolling stealth, we were rolling awareness, and somehow him losing the stealth roll meant that he lost us, not that we could see him.
I was
Uh-huh.
kidding.
Oh, it didn't sound that way. It
Oh,
genuinely sounded like you tanked it. They're gone.
no, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
No, I was absolutely kidding. Yes, no. If Damien was rolling stealth just to remain hidden from you, his
Yeah.
tanking that roll would not have him lose track of you in city. That makes no sense. Like,
Oh, okay.
totally kidding. So as you head on through the city, Damien keeps track of you. You just don't find him because everybody tanked their rolls. But because of Heather's awareness thing,
Heather got
I
5.
I got 5 successes.
Right, but you rolled as a group.
Yeah.
And then you said unless Damien tanked, and then Damien tanked.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you want the thing I tell you? Because you get a thing. Do you want that thing to be him or something else?
Him, because I don't want Jay to not actually join our group.
Okay, you bet. That's adorable. I'm sure Jay would have found another way in. He's a crafty weasel. Wait, that's
No.
the other guy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, do you want to be the weasel now? Is it better than ferret?
He did
Okay.
disclaim the weasel, didn't he?
He did.
Listen, if y'all are
Listen.
gonna insist on the ferret thing, I introduced the ferret thing. I don't like it, but I don't want anyone else intruding on my shtick.
I see.
Get your own gimmick.
Fair.
Get your own gimmick. Vote weasel for mayor.
So even though you don't like it, it's not that you want them to take it over and you get a new one.
Right. It sucks, but it's my sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, don't say it that way.
You don't like that?
Yeah.
So you see a classy dressed guy who tripped and fell out of the 50s, like 2 streets away in an alley. He's doing a really good job. Just look, he happened to step in something he shouldn't have stepped in, and he made a little noise, and you heard him. But I mean, he's quick. If you turn around even just a little bit slower, you would notice.
Does
Gonna-
Hoshi say anything?
She's gonna tell the group that there's someone trailing us.
But not in a
And-
creepy way. Maybe in a creepy way.
And she's
Like-
going to
I mean, like, meh. Maybe it's a little creepy.
attempt. Oh man. Hoshi's gonna attempt to do ninja shit.
No. Get your own shtick. Like,
No, I'm doing it in Tanamichi's
as
order.
the dead character, I approve this.
I see. I'm Tanamichi
So-
and I approve this message.
Somebody's got to take it over while Tanamishi's MIA.
He's not missing. We know
right,
exactly.
he did. Like we know exactly where he is.
Hmm.
Did you tell us about the person following us?
Yes. I specifically I'm keeping you updated through this.
Molly gets her poison darts ready.
Oh God.
So
Jay's gonna lose a second character. Doo-dah.
No, it's not a death potion. It's just a stun potion. Like, there's a difference.
Yeah, okay, but step 1, stun. Step 2, done. Right? Like, I don't like.
Kyle, you're
That's pretty
thinking
good.
Rena. You're thinking Rena. No.
Well, Rena hasn't stepped in yet, so just waiting to see
Exactly.
what Hoshi wants to do.
So Hoshi is going to attempt to use because there's like a group of us walking. She's gonna
Sure.
attempt to like being in the front, leading the way, just gonna let them know like just gonna keep going this way. We might end up backtracking if we need to, but don't take any turns right now. But just keep walking with a purpose, don't rush. And then she's going to like at a whether it's an alleyway or a doorway of a shop or what, the instant there's an opportunity, she's just gonna duck into it with them behind her covering the visual, hopefully, of her slipping in. And then as Damien comes past, she's gonna try to catch him.
Oh God.
And it's not so much of like by the throat, but it is going to be in the face.
Hmm.
Mhm. I will see everybody in 15 minutes.
Beautiful. Great. Thanks. Okay.
Cool.
Also,
Yeah.
Jay, you should look in Discord.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Hmm. Look inside. Hmm. 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 What could be? Yeah. Hi, baby. You're so fluffy. Yeah. What is that? No? Can I have the cozies? Nice. Beep, beep, freeze.
Hi.
Hey, hey. How are things in Mackenzieville?
Oh, good. I'm exhausted,
I
but
bet.
I'm good. So, yeah, I'm very tired because also I was helping out at a different spot this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So it was 2 long days back to back in a
Mhm.
spot I'm not familiar with at a different location. And then yesterday was a 14-hour day to turn around and be in at 6:30 today of all heavy duty hardcore cleaning. So I'm exhausted.
Grant's a capable guy. You should stay home and make him do it. Did I say make? I meant lovingly encourage.
Oh no, for work.
Right.
hardcore
I heard
cleaning.
you. It's cleaning. He can do it.
Yeah, just make him go to my job
Yeah.
and get ready for corporate to come in.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Have they met you before?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, never mind. Just have him go, hi, I'm Mackenzie. Who's gonna know? Oh,
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody. No, we had corporate big boss come in today.
Always
It's like
fun.
my boss's boss's
Sweet.
boss.
Louise,
Love
you're
her.
so
She's
fluffy.
great, but I'm exhausted
Mm-hmm.
Louise, you're so fluffy. Why
because
can't I give you a
I
nice
had a
stroke?
14-hour day yesterday just trying to get things situated, get things cleaned, paint around and whatnot. Hello.
See, why won't you
So if
do
I'm
that?
not
Why
very
can't I?
talkative today, I am just exhausted.
I think I've got to buy another.
Like we ripped apart the entire dry storage and put it back together and cleaned all the
Oof.
walls and stuff. So like that kind of
Rough.
cleaning,
Yes.
like moving thousands of pounds worth of boxes just to scrub.
Rough.
So like I'm not complaining because it's a nice reset, you know?
Sure.
And it's not like it was too dirty. I mean, it's just cleaning
Just
off
the
a
right
wall.
amount of dirty. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good reset. I'm glad it got done. So if I'm not very talkative today, I'm just falling asleep sitting up is what's happening.
Uh-huh.
And somebody thinks it's good to just shove his butt right in my face.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
that's what cats do.
That's just cat behavior. That's
Right.
Mhm.
True. What are you doing?
Heather can tell you all about that.
Louise,
Yep.
Louise, you never shove your butt in my face. Not even once.
Are you getting jealous about that? That kind of sounded jealous there for a second.
Mhm.
Because that's what I want my cats to do.
Beep, beep, beep. Right.
Mine does that while I'm sleeping, and I
think
wake
it's a
up
sign of trust.
to it.
So you actually, in theory, do want your cat to do that.
Yeah.
You just
Louise will show me
really
the
wish
ass.
that
She
they
just
had
won't.
a different thing they would do instead.
Yeah. Louise snuggles up next to me and presents the butt. You know, it's like I trust you to not like look at me. You know, she trusts me to take her eyes off me, but we're just never at eye level, right? She doesn't climb up on me. I'm too twitchy for that.
Ah, so what you're saying is that you are not giving her the chance to present the butt to your face.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Unfortunately, my cat's favorite spot is up at eye level with me. So
Oh, you have a
Mhm.
thing coming in the mail. I'm very excited.
I
That
don't know
was
if
a
that's a gift or
weird
a threat.
connection.
well, the last thing was a good thing, so I'm hoping that this is also a good thing.
Mhm.
Not when you do that with your hands. No, no. Again, Zoom didn't want to pick that up, but I hear it
Uh-huh.
from over there through a door in my home. That was interesting. Oh, lordy.
And that wasn't a high pitch. That was actually a very deep pitch.
It was a very deep one, but I don't know if you guys heard it at all.
I heard
didn't
some of
hear
it.
from Zoom. I just heard it from behind me.
Oh no.
So it should, because shipping sucks right now. Somewhere between tomorrow and 3 months. So woo!
So either
Right.
while I remember it or around Christmas, and I'll be really fucking confused.
You bet. Like
Great.
you bet.
Yep.
What's why I wasn't worried about telling you today. Like
Valid.
yeah. I was like,
Valid.
look, you'll either show up and you'll be like, oh fuck, what did Jay do? Or you'll be like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Or somehow both. What the fuck
Mhm.
is this? Oh, it's from Jay. Ah, shit, what'd he do?
sure.
Yep.
I'm glad you liked the last thing. If it's any consolation, I ran the last thing by Robin, and they went, "Oh yeah, Heather's gonna love that." And I ran this one by Robin too, and they said, "Oh yeah, sure."
Okay.
Both times I had already purchased the thing because I don't learn.
Yeah, well, I mean, betting it with my siblings is a pretty good bet.
Sure, but I could do the vetting before I spent the money. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's the lesson you need to learn. I was gonna say you can vet it with siblings. You can vet it with friends that have known a long time.
Yeah, but Becky and I barely know each other. It feels weird. Becky's not even here. Like who is this Becky? I don't even know this Becky.
No, you just know Rena.
Right, exactly. Right.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
Right. Although I have a distinct suspicion that the line between Becky and Rena is thinner than it is for some other people and their characters.
So what I have seen
By
is
which I mean Rena's pretty great. Look
Becky's characters
at
that
that
I
face.
personally have seen are very much given certain circumstances and training and abilities. These could easily have been other variants of Becky.
What do you
Mhm.
mean given specific trainings? I have no doubt that Becky can walk into a room and be like, you.
No, I'm not talking with Rena. I'm talking with some other characters.
Aha.
Um, but very much someone that I have seen go, this is a personality piece that I would absolutely fantasize this life being a thing, whether for good or for ill. Yes, that's the character. As opposed to being like, it would be fun to see what this would be like. I could be completely wrong on the thought process to be completely clear, but from my observation, it has very much felt like a fantasy alter ego for myself, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that tracks. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
This is my escapism. What do you think? I mean,
100%.
I got lots
Um,
of trauma to work through. Come on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Look, this disclaimer, boilerplate, whatever label you like, because we're on the internet and streaming. D&D and things like it are not therapy. They can be therapeutic. They are not therapy.
Yes.
Okay, cool. With that out of the way,
They are cathartic.
Cathartic.
They are
Sure.
cathartic.
Mhm.
And there are going to be aspects of yourself that you unintentionally
Put
process.
into your characters. Yeah.
right. They
Do
could even
not
be
enter
restorative.
with a, this
but-
is a personal aspect I need to process with. You can enter, this is
Mhm.
the character aspect I want to process
Sure.
for the character. But do not
Mhm.
go in going, I'm going to work on my communication skills.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. Unless
do
you're
that.
working with your therapist who is a nerd and is going to design and run a D&D campaign for you, as a licensed professional helping you process. That's
Mhm.
different, and even then there should still be separation between you and your character.
Yes.
It should genuinely be like, all right, this is what your character did. Cool. Is that a you thing or your character thing? That's a you thing. We're gonna pause, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna process it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a character thing? Okay. So in that scenario, anyway.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, what's going on? What's going down?
Well, I decided to take a technique called Ever Vigilant. So I have a +2 bonus to awareness checks made to defend against stealth checks or stealth attacks.
I'm
And
not
I have
I'm not attacking
5
you.
in my awareness, so I roll 7 dice to see Hoshi trying to sneak up on me.
Yeah, my goal is specifically not to sneak up on you. Ish. It's not I'm gonna trail behind you. It's I'm going to disappear and you come up and I'm gonna get in your face.
Okay.
So it's up to you whether or not the 2 additional dice come in, but I do want you to be clear of the intention. I'm not going to attack you. I'm going to confront you.
Like stealth attack is kind of what I'm like. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
stealth
no,
attack
that's
is in
fair.
like you're getting in my
Then-
face from
Yep.
disappearing from view.
So, role play that out. How does that go?
Well, I'm gonna see if I can actually do the stealth. That's the first piece of this, and then we'll see based off of the rolls how well it goes and what she ends up doing.
I got 4 successes because I rolled a 6 and a 1. Because fuck me.
Because
What?
fuck me, I guess.
I got 2 3s, 2 5s, and a 1.
So you got
So I
one.
think you notice that
Mhm.
she steps into the doorway.
Yep.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now, what you do in response to that is up to you.
Yep.
If you pause, if you hide, if you do still walk up to the doorway, she will still come out in front of you.
Okay.
You just won't be surprised.
Damien pushes a button and the Batmobile comes around that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mark,
sorry, I
what we
didn't
done?
realize you were playing Alfred. My bad.
Right.
Which, this might be blasphemous, is better than Batman. Continue.
The character, sure, but 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
I think anybody who has a problem with that should read more comic books.
I have
That's
people
not
in my
a hot
life that
take.
might disown me over that statement. They also might not, but we'll see.
Like 100% better.
I think Damien just says, well,
How many times has Alfred?
getting
How many
better at
times has
stealth
Batman
thing.
caved in Superman's face with the serving tray? 0. Like,
What did
getting
What did Damien
better
say?
as a stealth thing.
you're getting better at the stealth thing, I see.
And you're following why?
Well, after you all made a wreck of this place, whether your fault or not.
I would like to point out that the description, I forgot to include something in earlier. The crater where the building used to be and the crack and all that, it would appear, and Damien will know because he's been here, that when the building collapsed, there was considerable structural damage to the piping beneath it. But that was going to be
Which
fine.
building? Her home?
Yes, that was not your fault. You did not blow up that building.
Nope, sure
But
not.
the grav bomb you set off outside the building, that was your fault. Like, the 2 blasts together,
The grab
caused-
bomb was first.
right,
Yeah.
caused a depth charge that went sort of down and was more damage and impact than the structure could take, and punched a hole into a gas main, which went. Look, now there's a hole that punches probably not clean to the core of the planet. That's outrageous. But to a gas pocket beneath it, beneath the city, that leaketh up into the air and is killing the people. So is it your fault? Probably at least a little bit.
It's at least responsibility wise.
Yeah.
Sure.
In terms of needing it to be stopped, we need to address it while we're here.
What this looks like visually
But we should.
is.
But if you
Go ahead.
try to like incarcerate us for it, I'm gonna have an issue with it.
Sure.
Yeah, no, that's not the. And it's more of, and
Yeah.
you can tell now. being up close to Damien, like he's got the
Some sort of breathing apparatus on to not die
yeah,
from the
he's
gas.
got like a few telltale signs that he's part of the agency.
Mm.
Okay.
Like the tattoo in the eye.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
she's just gonna cross her arms and go, listen. I am here. Less so against my will than last time.
I have grown quite fond of whenever Heather says, listen.
We left to deal with a different immediate hazard. And we are back. And we will deal with this immediate hazard. But we will also actually accomplish the thing we were here to do in the first place.
Yeah,
So
we sort
either
of de facto apocalypse wranglers. It's getting really frustrating.
so either
Hey, somebody's got to do it.
you trail us and report back what we're doing and are no help, or you catch up and keep up.
I have 2 questions. Firstly, did you break from the rest of the group to do this? 3 questions.
They are continuing to walk, is what she told them to do.
Mhm.
I don't know how far they continued.
Okay.
Rena didn't get really
Secondly,
far.
would everybody make an athletics check as the ground quakes
Okay.
to not fall on their butts?
That's
I
the
will
one.
say Molly probably did not listen when she was like, "Oh, just keep walking." She probably just stopped and stared.
But not in a creepy way?
Why?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I didn't do well on myself anyway.
Oh,
That might
hey.
be why. Thanks, Molly.
I only
You're
rolled
welcome.
1 dice for this because I don't have any points in athletics and I have 1 point in body.
Oh, no.
Roll a
Mhm.
But I
six.
rolled a 6.
All right.
Hey,
Good.
Oh,
I had 1 success.
You're going to need 3.
I'm out. Nope.
Nope.
I got 2 as well.
I got 2.
damn.
Wait,
I rolled 2 2s and 2 5s.
none of you made it?
No, I really jinxed myself yesterday, Heather.
But you got the nat 20. It was beautiful, dear.
It was beautiful. Now
It was
I'm
a
rolling
good
ones.
moment. It was gorgeous.
There
Did
was
anybody-
2 ones and a
You
4.
get not ever again.
Oh.
Did anybody roll 0 successes?
No.
Well,
No, what did
rolled-
you?
I rolled a
did you-
1, a 1, and a 4.
So yes.
Oh, yes, negative
Yes.
actually.
Mhm.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no.
We
You
don't
pulled
need to lose a second team member.
Unfortunate.
I put a forbid. I forbade. I forbid back-to-back episode character kills.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whoa. Kill. Calm down.
I mean,
She is dead.
Yes.
I just-
Tanamichi is captured
Retrievable, yes, but dead.
Dead.
Okay, but not lost forever.
No,
kind of
not
dead.
lost for. I didn't say that. That would be that only should happen once a campaign. Wahaha.
Right.
This is you killed one of us. We get at least 1 episode in between deaths. What were you
Mhm.
gonna say, Kai?
I was just gonna say I would settle for literally having a situation where every single roll we make does not risk lethal damage.
Relax. I haven't rolled the damage yet. And there's a fairly good.
That's not the sentence that follows with
Mm.
relax.
Besides,
Hi,
He disapproves.
Rena, how many hit points do you have?
He disapproves.
Oh.
He disapproves. He
Sorry.
came to tell me about it. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my thing. How many did I lose?
Well, I mean, that hurts. You take 11 points of damage
Oh,
as the ground cracks around you and you fall down into that great nasty gas pocket. Good news is, it doesn't like break your bones or anything as you fall
No.
down into it. The gas is light and bouncy enough that you actually sink. Like you
What?
floaty sink. It's
Can
comfortable
anyone
even.
next to Rena, which right
Oh.
now isn't Hoshi, grab her?
Is everybody, because you all failed. Like, everybody falls into the hole. What I need to know is Molly is standing near Hoshi, presumably at the entrance to the alley,
Yeah.
because she went, which is great. You're so what, 3 or 4 feet in front of 3 or 4 feet in front of Molly? More than that? How far ahead of Molly are you to have this conversation with Damien?
Me?
6 feet, 10 feet, 2 feet? Yes. The
I
two of
didn't
you
go
are
ahead. I stopped. So it's however far they kept walking. I
Right,
literally stayed in the
but
same spot.
Molly
Molly
chose
said
to
she
stay right
stopped.
next to you.
Great. So
right.
then Molly's right next to me.
Okay.
I didn't move locations. I stayed
And-
far away and out. So
You
if she
three are-
stopped walking, then she stayed with me.
Then
And
you
Rena would have
three,
turned back. I said that Rena would have
Wouldn't,
As soon
wouldn't
as-
have gone very far, but how far
No.
is not very far.
Mhm.
literally like maybe 5 feet. Like
Okay.
as soon as you had the encounter, because she was walking closely with you, so as soon as she passed you and you caught to the guy, she turned around.
Kai, how far away are you from everybody else?
I wouldn't have strayed far because Kai would be too inherently curious about a new person entering the fray.
So
I
we're
see.
probably still all within 5-6 feet.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Everybody who didn't roll 0 successes takes no damage at all. Because
Okay.
your rebreathers, so the gas is heavy enough that you sort of gingerly sink down into it. Like you're floating on a pillow of toxicity
But then how did I get there?
because you rolled 0 successes. Which means as the ground cracks, a piece of it comes through the air and damages your mask, which is why you and only you and anyone else who rolled 0 successes takes damage. Everyone else is just sinking.
Okay, well,
Which is still bad because you need to the gas isn't heavy enough for you to kick your way back up. You can't swim through the air and get back onto the street.
No, but she has
Um,
wind.
yeah,
right,
that's
there
what
you
I
go.
was saying.
Yeah, relax. I'm not going to kill you all at once. Besides, I can't. 4 is not here.
Yeah, no, what we should do, don't do this. But what we should do is TPK -4, and then
Mhm.
he has to go back. Campaign's over.
Mhm.
Start of campaign 2 is 4 and the new team.
Yep.
4 existing with all the previous trauma that's happened, and we are simply now the backstory.
Or we just say like, wait, what do you mean, Molly? My name's been Maddie the whole time.
Right.
just to
Ooh, we would have to double check, like, hey, so can we gaslight you, please?
Mhm.
Can we, as people, gaslight you consistently and make you doubt yourself with this? Because 4 says little enough, it is us talking to you most of the time. Which I do hope that especially when we meet, I already forget the engineer's name.
Goddard.
That 4 is able to
Goddard.
Yeah, I agree.
have a good RP heavy focused session.
That is the plan.
Mhm.
I have another group where we did Dungeon of the Mad Mage 2 years ago. And Xanaril the Monk was that player's 7th or 8th character to die in that campaign. It's a meat grinder. It happens.
Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, eventually it's a running joke. Everybody lost a character, but he went through them like underpants. It was outrageous. Oh my God. He's developed a new habit.
Playing
He
for 2
keeps
years, I
backup
hope you go
characters.
through more than 8 pairs of underpants.
Listen, never mind. One of his characters is not dead. Xanaril the Monk was trapped in a painting for presumably eternity. In the new campaign we just started, we role-played that painting eventually made its way out of Undermountain into the possession of a wackadoodle mage in the forest, because Undermountain is originally constructed by a different, the Mad Mage, right? So there's another Mad Mage born every day, right? And they wanted collectibles from the last one, right? Memorabilia, and that painting gets damaged by the actions of the current party, and Xanaril is plopped back out of it because the magic in the item is gone now. So we have a character from a campaign 2 years ago being played by the same guy who played him then, completely surrounded by new characters played by the same friends of the time 500 years in the future. It's a lot of fun. And Xanaril's because one of those characters is playing Rohan with the massive bones is not the same Rohan with bones as he was in the old campaign. They just happen to look the same. So there's been a lot. Xanaril keeps going, are we sure we haven't met? It's a lot of fun. And he goes, nope, never forget a face. And wow, do you have one? Right? It's a lot of fun.
Are they is one of them a descendant of are you playing, is the person playing the great great grandkid of the first or something?
Nope. Nope. The guy who plays Rohan likes that character concept. That's his. For me, it's the second time he's played Rohan the Ranger with a mastiff named Bones, but I understand that's like the fourth or fifth time he's done that. Like he just likes to play that character, but they're not the same guy. Like this one has magic powers and the last one didn't. They're not the same. They just look the same and act the same. Like, it's been a lot of fun.
The alternate universes for said
Right.
character.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a lot
yeah.
of fun. And I planned none of that. It just ended up happening. I was like, they're like, what happened to the devastation? I go, oh, rubble, broken painting. And they go, painting? And I go, yeah, it's a mage's tower. There's got to be like artistic remnants. And they go, is it the painting that Zanril was in? And I go, sure, why not?
It is.
It is now. Anyway, so as the rest of you sink down into the gas,
Yep.
Rena also sinks into the gas to find that a gasket on the side of your mask has taken damage, and you with it. As the gas sinks into your lungs, you take 9 points of damage as your organs start to liquefy.
9 points, not 11 points.
Sorry, did I say
Shut up, why
11
I don't-
points before?
You said
I was
11.
about, I was about to
You said
clarify
11.
This is a second round of damage.
No, first round of
This is
damage,
the
11
first round.
points.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys said 11 before.
You take
I'll
11
take 9.
You take 11 points of damage as your organs start to liquefy. Would you roll a d4?
Hmm.
Let me find D4.
Rena's just gonna hear one word in her mind. Wind.
Oh yeah, that would probably be an automatic use a key point to get a wind. As soon as she notices the damages in her mask
bet.
as well and falling. 4.
Baby girl.
Is that going to be a good or bad thing for us? I don't
Four's,
know.
four's good. Four's good.
Okay.
That means you
Usually
have,
when it's a D4, it's timing. So four is
Mhm.
pretty good.
yeah, four's as good as it gets. You got 24 seconds to get out of this gas before your organs are liquid.
Okay, well, again, as soon as she notices that she's taking damage, and also as soon as she's falling, she's gonna do the her typical wind thing and pick everybody up
You bet.
in the
Everything's fine.
vicinity.
You thought I was just going
Right.
to kill you as a team.
Huh.
Why are you so paranoid? Don't look at me like that.
Now I'm just gonna be like, now if only 4 was here to fix my mask.
He is here. He's just not here.
In spirit, right? He is
Okay.
here. He's just not here.
Well,
Here.
then I'm gonna
What-
ask that
What
I
was it?
ask
He's in the
4 to
immediate
fix the
yes
mask.
now.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
when we're
we know-
we're able to pause, we can get the map.
Mhm.
Hey, 4, can we get this mask fixed?
yeah, because technically we are actively still breathing in
Uh-huh.
stuff too. So
You
bet.
kind of.
Remind you that I also have significant engineering skill.
I was
and
just
so-
going to say,
Okay.
you
then,
have more
thanks
than
for
one
the
engineer on
reminder.
the team.
Then she's going to then ask Kai nicely if
Kai,
could
was that the quote
assist.
you gave us once? The immediate yesternow?
Yes.
That's a different campaign, but yes.
I know that, but I think that's where 4 is. Whenever a player is not available, but we're assuming that their character is traveling with you, they're in the immediate yesternow, which is right off screen.
Yeah. So Rena's gonna ask Kai nice.
Except for Tanamichi, who was in the transcendent yesternow.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right there.
For assistance once we're all back on the ground.
Yeah, so I can take 3 actions, roll an engineering check, and return a number of points of vitality to a broken or damaged item or structure.
Cool. Fixie.
Okay.
Yeah, the character who we've been teasing about being the ferret up in the air ducts, this entire time, all he's been doing is just running around. He hasn't been fixing anything. He's just been
That's
Mhm.
not true. He crawled around the ventilation shaft. He fixed a computer that one time.
joking, literally.
Mm,
I'm literally making the joke that because
Mm.
Core's not here, the brain jumps to, oh, there's no one that can do this.
Oh no, we lost Mackenzie.
She just
Molly-
posted in the thing. She's
Oh.
not feeling well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But quite literally, like, oh, we have no engineer except for this character. Well, clearly all he's been doing is.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mhm.
a joke, you goober.
So I got 3 successes.
Oh, excellent. Know what that means?
So we're
You fixed the machine.
Yay. I'm not gonna continue taking damage.
Fantastic.
Can I try and be sneaky about something?
Could you be a tiny bit more specific about your sneaky plans?
Can I stick a tracker in her mask?
That's sort of a violation of personal space, don't you think?
I don't know that Kai cares about that with Rena
Oh,
right now.
he
Yeah.
absolutely doesn't.
Not,
I'm just
not in the slightest.
not in the slightest. Like 0 fucks given.
And it's not
Mm-mm.
like Rena's gonna check.
Right. See the field in which he grows his fucks. See that it is fallow and bare. Right. Like,
I mean, you're allowed to make a check, I think, to detect it. It's just really hard.
it's a fuck
Yeah,
free
yeah,
zone
no,
is
no,
what
that-
it is.
No, that tracks.
Yeah, it does. That is exactly what. it
I was just thinking that. That is its exact purpose.
Glad to know that you know what's being put in.
Yeah, right.
Once we're back up though, Hoshi is gonna be checking Rena, not like overly like, oh my gosh, you're okay, but definitely just like, you good? Can you breathe?
You good?
Well, let's just
Okay.
say keep your masks on. That's for sure.
Gonna
Ugh.
turn to
Insides
Damien.
don't feel so nice right now.
Gonna turn to Damien and just go, with everything that's been happening in this city, is there somewhere nearby that we can go and safely take our masks off, get just a little bit of rest, and get her looked at? Not for super long, but just a moment to pause.
Oh no, Rena, you almost died.
Wow.
I have
Hmm.
a good amount of hit points left. It's fine. Also, she's
Okay.
gonna keep the wind stuff going. So like even without the mask on right now,
Mhm.
like we're good because she
So
can
that-
keep it at
yeah.
bay.
But
So
how
like,
long? You can't do that for like 8 hours.
No, it's an hour at a time.
Yeah.
So at
Okay.
least keeping it at bay enough to be able to get
Get
to where we need to go.
You
Yeah.
bet. Everybody. So the
Mhm.
crater, the ground crumbled and the crater became larger, which is that building, unless they literally replace the street, will not be able to be rebuilt where it was. During the brief moment in which you're down there, because Rena immediately was like, nope, and floated you all back up. Would everybody make an awareness check to see if you see anything of interest down there?
If I fail it, you still have to give us something.
You bet. Would somebody, I don't care who, roll an additional awareness check to count for 4? Because while he's not here, he is here, so we should count his math. And I forgot to do that for the previous check.
Switching to
Mhm.
my dice tower.
I have successes on my roll.
Sure.
You're gonna roll for 4.
I don't know how many points he has, but yeah.
How many?
Let's say 3. I have no idea.
3.
Okay.
I got 2 successes on mine.
4 got 2.
God.
Fantastic.
What the fuck, man? I got a 6, a 4, a 2, and 2 1s.
Oh,
But
but
if I fail an analyze action, so awareness knowledge check, you can still give me a minor clue or detail about the topic determined by the environment as my homeland ability called narrative clues.
you bet.
That's why
So
I
you
get
have that.
something.
Fantastic.
So here's the really important question,
Hmm.
DM. First off, was two successes a failure or a pass?
2 is a pass.
2 is a pass. Okay.
Oh.
If I had failed, would Damien and Hoshi have gotten 2 different pieces of singular
In
information?
order to make your character choices feel like they matter, of course.
Okay. Just checking, since now that we have the same homeland, therefore we have the same homeland ability.
Well, sure, but you're 2 different
Isn't that a
people.
fun one? It's like, no, I failed. Still, you got it. No, give me.
Look at that slinky weasel. Look at.
I'm pretty proud of my rolls this time.
Oh yeah, how'd you do?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Nice.
Hey.
That's 4 successes though.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Tor got 2, and Kai got what?
3.
Nice, you bet. So down at the bottom of that gas field it doesn't actually like it's fuzzy down there. It's sort of a yellowish tint, like an unreasonable amount of what's it I'm looking for? Pollen, an unreasonable amount of pollen. The kind of pollen that cakes your entire car, and then you wash it off, and there's still a layer on top of your car. It's just all airy and floaty.
Hey, now hold on a second.
Huh.
Arkansas in the
Pollen in
spring.
the gas bubble under the surface of the earth,
Under the surface of the city, right? So when
which is
Ajax,
under it is. Are we talking through actual dirt?
yes, so the
So under
blast,
the surface of the earth,
well, yes, but none of
okay.
this
where
no,
pollen does not tend to gather.
oh, I'm not saying it is pollen. I'm saying it looks like loose, fluffy,
Okay.
yellowish pollen. I'm not saying that it is pollen.
Now hold on. This is now our third separate encounter with a mysterious, heavy,
Uh-huh.
low-lying, yellow, gaseous substance.
Yes, yes, it is.
Is it the
And in this
same?
campaign.
I'm glad somebody's picking that up. Fantastic.
Is it the same substance?
You betcha.
Great.
Before we wrap it up for the night, because Mackenzie had to go, and you're all back safe and sound, and I'm not going to throw another problem at you immediately. I
Oh,
mean,
you're
in
not?
another couple rounds, probably, but not right this second. Any theories about the gas before we hop off the call?
Would this be Damien's first encounter with something like this?
That is a great question. Has Damien been off-world before?
Not recently, no.
How does Damien feel about scientists with big dreams and not enough money?
He thinks they're dangerous.
Does he ever work for them?
Probably
Turns out
not.
The assistant in Forrest Lab. I'm kidding.
Then first experience, yes.
Okay.
My guess is that it has something to do with the cause of yokai.
Maybe not the cause of, but
Nope. For me, for my personal theory, is
Okay.
that this is something that
No, that's Tylenol.
listen, is that something is in the Earth's gas or in like something that then mutated something and created yokai.
Mhm.
That's my theory of the
Mhm.
gas.
Didn't we already correlate the gas with Xanatos?
Xanatos
The-
makes it organically, and then the artificial version of what we saw in like session 2, 3.
You bet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wanted to make sure I was also tracking that. So thanks.
Right, he can kind of exude it on his own. But yes, synthetic gas is produced, and that was with the girls that pressed their eyeballs through the window.
Mhm.
Rena's got children.
Right, yeah. I love how that started out as and now you're like, no, I would die for those people. Like that's heartwarming.
I don't know if Rena would die for them.
Rena would kill for
Rena
them.
would kill for them.
There you go.
It's almost the same thing.
Rena would
Mhm,
kill for
mhm.
them, and without them asking, Rena would cause mischief for people who harmed them.
Right. Kai, did you have a theory before we wrap this up?
Well, Kai would sort of look at it from the reverse angle as Hoshi, and be like, "Oh, this is like the yokai eruption is responsible for the sundering of Earth. Like they emerged from inside the planet as opposed to invading from some sort of outside portal."
At least it's not
That sounds-
Prezerin.
That sounds like the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you were saying like it was the cause of them, as in like this was like their origin story. I'm saying like they, like whatever means by which like they actually like broke the planet apart.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
That makes sense.
But yeah, it is now. Was there like a noticeable difference in the appearance or behavior of the gases we saw on the moon and the one we saw with the creepy kids?
Not especially. Xanatos's is a little denser because it's got more moisture in it because it's got some of his spit in it. But
Ew.
yeah, look, you
Uh,
asked. Like,
So,
but it's the same thing.
so okay, so is Rena physically like damp?
Physically damp?
Yeah, is there
Yeah.
like
No, because I
mhm.
yeah. I mean I
She's-
inhaled the
Completely submerged.
All of us were.
Mhm.
Yeah, all of you were. Right.
Right. So I mean now physical contact with the synthetic version petrified Hoshi's foot.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And the only thing that's happened to any of us from being exposed to it was that Rena inhaled some and had some yeah.
Right. The edges of her organs atrophied and melted.
Right.
Mechanically speaking, you've lost a point of body for like a week.
Ooh.
But meaningful rest and hydration, and your body will just grow that back.
Because we've had meaningful rest more than maybe
Mhm.
twice.
So this is the
I don't know what to tell you.
this is probably the organic variant, not the synthetic one.
mhm.
Correct. Yes. But it also isn't damp, which suggests that it's the real thing, but it also didn't come from Xanatos. Also, there's a ton of it down here. Like, and it would be insane to think that somebody pumped all this down there unbeknownst to everybody else, and then a hole cracked to the top of the street that led to the
Mhm.
that would be madness.
So it essentially cracked, revealing something that was already there.
Mhm.
I mean, it sounds crazy, but less crazy than some like Xanatos is down here just breathing out to fill up an underground cavern. It
Mhm.
sounds less mad than that.
Feels like the scarecrow shit from the first Batman Bale movie.
Mm.
Or not.
Oh, what a bummer that game is. Sorry.
Well,
Flashback.
I do need
Mhm.
to go though.
Yeah.
So
Jay
Have a
was
great night.
other Jay was referring to the Batman Begins movie.
Oh, I know.
not
Mhm.
Batman
Mhm.
Arkham.
I know.
game.
Whenever somebody reminds me of Scarecrow, I'm reminded. Do you know who Jonathan Noble, the actor, is?
Yes.
Jonathan
Becky,
Noble's voice is perfect for Scarecrow. He
Becky has to go.
killed it
Oh, yeah.
in Arkham Knight. He is fucking unsettling. But also all he does is talk. And I was like, damn it, do
Mhm.
something. like the opening cutscene is truly unnerving.
Yeah.
If you haven't played that, the opening cutscene is Scarecrow drops some fear gas in like a diner and gets everybody to rip each other apart because everybody thinks everybody else is a monster. So like 15 people who are just having dinner viciously rip each other to pieces. Right. And then he tells Gotham, I have more. That's it. And the city empties out in like 2 days. And he gets on the radio and he goes, Batman, I undid everything you've ever done. I undid any avenue of safety you have ever provided, any shelter that your words or actions create with 3 words. What are you? Like he is fucking unnerving.
Yeah.
And then all he does is this for 40 hours. And I'm like, yeah, you're real creepy, but it's wearing off. Like, that's
Yeah.
actually not true. At the end of the game, he does like do something to you that is meaningless. Like, anyway, yes, it may or may not be some Scarecrow type shit. Remind me, what happens in Batman Begins? It's been a long time since I saw Batman Begins.
Oh, that's just Cillian Murphy doing, a fairly mediocre power level of Scarecrow. He's just
Mhm.
he doses people with
He-
like a poof.
He basically dumps the substance in the city's sewer system.
Cillian Murphy, the guy that now brings us back to Peaky Blinders.
Yes.
that Cillian. That's
All the
fine.
way back to Peaky Blinders.
Good time.
But yes.
Yeah,
So
Chernobyl
the scarecrow fear gas stuff that he uses as like the scarecrow powers is like he dumps that into the sewer system
the city's water supply.
or water supply. Yeah.
And then
And
they
then-
aerospace it with a portable giant microwave, which they then attach to a monorail,
Mm-hmm.
and basically
Oh, right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep. It's all coming back to me now. The only thing I really remember from Batman Begins is that Ra's al Ghul appears at the end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all I really remember.
But-
Because I remember going, "Wow, Liam Neeson is a great choice for that," and then he kind of doesn't really do anything.
Mhm.
Like,
because it's just the reveal of his character being that character was like the whole twist, and then they don't do a
Yeah.
whole lot because he could have
Yeah.
just easily been the same guy.
you're right. Yeah.